Guys, girls, goblins, what is happening? Happy weekend. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a great week so far, and you're all going to have a great weekend. I'm Ian, this is Martin, and we are Controllers and Katanas. Welcome back to another podcast. Got a lot of anime to talk about, and we've got one show we're talking about at the moment, and that is It, Welcome to Derry, and that'll be episode 2. So that's only a live action, but we've got free room. We've got 5 episodes of Season 1, so 16 to 20, we're talking about it. One Punch Man, latest episode. MHA, latest episode. Gachiacta, latest episode. So make sure you're comfy. If you're in your car, keep your eyes on the road and get yourselves a drink if you can. Hot bevy preferable, or if not, get yourself a cold one in your Superman or your preferred superhero cups. So Marty D's got his Terminator mug, sipping on the coffee.
Man.
But yeah, we just jump straight into it. I've had a busy week. I've been falling asleep. I'm awake for you guys. I'm fucking here and I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm alive.
Time, mate.
I'm alive, man. So yeah,
I want to kick this off with a backstory about Zanka, which is what this episode's about mainly. On the ground, mate, a city resembling feudal Japan. I was like,
sick in it, bro.
This is quality.
Yeah, I proper love this because they call it the Hellguard or something, aren't they? All this Zanka backstory stuff. The uniform's sick, like that Hyo girl or whatever her name was. She's sick. Like everything about this backstory was honestly amazing, man. I really have enjoyed this episode.
But we find out Zanka's is a noble of the Nijinko clan, and so he goes to class. Obviously his father's pressuring him to do good, so he's literally hitting hard, mate. He's striving to be top of the class. He's doing all this training and stuff, because if you get top of the class, you get to sit on this golden throne. So you're held in high regard by all the people around you.
So basically, we had this in our primary school at school. It was called Star of the Week, mate. And if you were Star of the Week, you used to get to walk up to this wall in a hall. Put the star up, and as you was doing it, they'd play that "Reach for the Stars, Climb Every Mountain." And that's what's happening exactly here, mate, in Zanka's world. And you're like that. I think I got it once in my entire time because I was a little cretin, mate. But you used to go like that, "Reach for the stars," put it up. But yeah, that's exactly what this is. I bet there's other people that can relate to something similar to that in their primary schools.
I bet when you walked up, you coming out to the wrestling ring, weren't you? Like, come on, everybody.
I was like this, mate, banging the floor, like Jeff Hardy, mate.
Restart holding a belt. But yeah, so Zanka's trying to be top of this class. Everyone respects him because he works so hard. And then this new chick comes into it, doesn't she? Heyo joins the school, and she's from the slums, but she straight up batters everyone in the class.
She's
in their first
badass, mate, isn't she? Yeah, she's sick.
Yeah, she got a set of skills she possesses is sending her to the top, mate. So Zanka obviously gets battered as well with all the other people. He tries to play it off cool to his class, she's good, mate. I'm looking forward to fighting her again, or whatever. Walks off fuming, mate. Proper fuming because he got battered.
But there's that little training fight they had where he had the staff and she had the dagger. That was very well animated. It was a really fun fight, wasn't it? But it made me laugh when he's just dashed himself into that well. He's on death's door, and his engine stumbles across him, doesn't he? But yeah,
that kind of spurs him on, doesn't it? Engine, what he says, kind of spurs
it's
him on.
A really great speech to him, doesn't it? Pretty motivational. Obviously, it's about the average becoming better than average, and and as he climbs out the well, it cuts back to present day, and it's this episode. It's a good episode, mate. It's one of the best episodes we've had in a while, I think. And I really like Zanka though as well. I think that's why I've enjoyed the episode quite a lot. But yeah, obviously you think he's doing bits, don't you? But he's just half dead hallucinating or something. He gets back to the scene, doesn't he? You think, oh, he's actually doing something, and he's like, proper monged out. When Jabba starts emoting on him, starts dancing and stuff like he's on Fortnite, mate.
I like the bit back in his backstory as well, where he talks to that girl, and she's like, She goes, I'm not bothered about the Golden Throne, because what's good? What good is it if you sit on this Golden Throne? What does it serve? It doesn't prove that you're better than anyone else. It just that you're better at fighting, and then it just proves that you're good in their eyes, kind of thing. Like striving for something that don't really matter. But then they pick these weapons, don't they? He picks his little his stick with his like thing on the end of it, and then she picks a sword, doesn't she? And it's proper fuming because
samurai sword.
she does that speech about not bothered about like what people think and stuff like that, and he thinks she's going to pick like something like a weak weapon. Picks his like badass samurai sword. I was like, bloody hell!
One of the baddest weapons you can get.
That's why he's down the wall fuming. Like,
duped him, proper duped him.
But obviously, we see that weapon later on. He's so badass with it. His fighting skills with that staff is so good. And I love that he's like got this like samurai background as well. It makes Zanka
so cool.
more of a likable character than before. But anyway, he gets done in, doesn't he? He gets done in by he's like hallucinating on the floor, and I love that bit where they're both laughing because he's like laughing because he's hallucinating, and then Jabba gets on the floor like
Jabba just lies down next to him and starts laughing too. Honestly, Jabba, he's a lunatic, but again, I actually really like his character. It's always funny when he's in it, isn't it? And then just dragged him away.
Yeah, because we see that bit. I can't remember her name. You know, the one with the onesie, the like dino onesie.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
I can't either. Stumbling across like
trash. She's that trash beast, doesn't she? With all them like people's arms like been sliced off with like their weapons inside it.
Yeah.
And obviously Zanka's getting taken off to that trash beast to be sacrificed. So we'll find out in the next episode. But yeah, quality episode, quality backstory, quality character, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of him.
Yeah, it's just sick, mate. Like I've had some moments where it's like, don't get me wrong, MHA is probably one of the better things we're watching. But to be fair, I actually think Free Run's probably one of the best things we're watching. But because Free Run we can watch more of it, we're getting more content, if that makes sense. Whereas MHA we're only getting one a week, and MHA at the moment is peak, like really is.
It's top tier, mate. Top tier.
But Gatch has just consistently been good week to week. So it's one of them things where like we're on episode 17 now. We've only got like 6 episodes left or something, maybe. So we're reaching the end, but like it's entertaining. The characters are great. We're getting to the point now where, like with Zanka, for example, we're 17 episodes in. It's at the point now we've reached a point where we've seen that character enough, I think, to if they did kill him off, it would be quite shocking. We'd be like, oh no, like you can't be doing that. So I'm at that point where I don't know if he will die or not. I don't think he will. But the problem with anime and the typical like anime thing to do, and the trope to do is you do a backstory and then the bloke ends up getting murked off or something. That's usually what happens. So I'm kind of glad he hasn't. Yeah, I'm kind of glad he hasn't died this episode. And I do hope we get to see more of him because he is a great character.
Well, I want to see more of him as well. Like we had this whole backstory about this feudal city of Japan style. Where's it now? Like what's happening there now?
Yeah.
And where's this bird that he saw? This new chick,
or whatever. Yeah.
She's a damn where is she? Is she a raider? Is she a bad guy? Is she a good guy? Like,
yeah.
I'd love to see more of that, and I wonder if she comes in to save him or I don't know. But
I think we'll get more. I think we'll get more. There was too much focus on her as a character in the backstory for her not to come back, if that makes sense, or for her not to be here again. Because like when we watched Demon Slayer, for example, we had obviously Akaza's backstory, and there was all these characters that were quite heavily influenced in his backstory, and they were really involved, and they ended up getting murked off. So they're not going to be in it. But if, for example, they hadn't have been, you're going to be wondering like what's happening, where are they? And you typically will see them again. Obviously, in this case, she's not been murked off, so I do think we will see her again. At what point, I don't know. Under what circumstance, I don't know. But I do think she's knocking around somewhere.
Yeah.
She has got the characteristics to be a baddie, though, hasn't she, really?
Yeah. I must admit, like, when we first started watching this show, like, he fell to the ground and you thought it was all just trash beasts and just little cities and stuff. Then you find out it's like a whole world of, like, You've got this city of Japan kind of style. You've got all these other cities dotted around. It's quite more complex than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
On the
They've done a
ground, I
real
just
good job, haven't they, of building
yeah,
that world up over time. And as I say, we're only 16 episodes in. Like, we've learnt quite a bit about these different factions, let's say, and with these different areas and different cities and all these other things. Like this Hellguard, I want to know more about them. Are they still around as well? Like, what's happening? So, yeah, it's keeping me very intrigued week by week. So, yeah, very good so far. If you're not watching it, get on it. Get on it. There's enough episodes there now to have a good binging session, really.
Yeah.
17 episodes out.
I do love a good binge
it is
of
good.
anime.
It is good.
What should we talk about next?
We'll get on to One Punch Man.
One Punchy. Yeah, man. Let me just get my notes up.
Because let's be honest, right? It's a massive, massive episode, this one, for food lovers. Because there's only one real thing that matters this episode, and that is the fact that the hot pot is ready. Get in, mate. That hot pot, mate, was sweet. But again, mate, Saitama made me laugh this episode. Really, really, really bad. Because this is exactly... I had to pause it to write down exactly what he put. There's something that's bugging me. Why are you guys acting like it's totally fine to eat someone else's hot pot? The Napa cabbage is all gone. Go home already. It fucking, mate, I was pissing myself. Because he just sat there like that with his round head. Napa cabbage is all gone. Go home already. Like he's proper fuming. No one leaves though. They're still there, mate.
What? This whole scene was brilliant. Like it's another bit where
so good. Catching food out of the sky and stuff like.
There's another bit where Blizzard ruins that Bomb guy with words. It's like, who is this old geezer? And like Bomb's face just like goes white like a sheet, like his soul had left him. Like he literally just got murked up.
Proper bullied him.
But King getting battered in the food like meat fight. He's just on the floor knocked out. Stone dead, mate. Like even Saitama's like, "Are you dead?
Are you dead?"
Just knocked out, mate.
Oh, it was so funny. It was so funny. But like that entire scene was really, really good.
Yeah.
The rest of it, I can give or take. The rest of the episode essentially was the association putting together a group of people to go and rescue that fat, ugly guy's son from the monsters. That's essentially what the episode was.
It
was though, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
But like, but the main part that towards the end is Garou is back and healed, so his body seems to have like adapted or something to like the wounds and obviously the beating
like
and all that sort of stuff. So it's I'm intrigued on him, mate. Like he's adapting to things that are happening to him, so he's obviously getting stronger. And I've not seen... I don't know what happens. I know there's a big fight between Saitama and Garou. And anyone who's watching it and not seen any spoilers or anything for future and not read the manga, you know that's going to happen anyway. That's literally...
Yeah, it
leads up all the time, doesn't it? They're always mentioning it. And he keeps getting murked out by Saitama. I don't even know who he is, mate. Just getting battered every time. But it's going to happen. But he just buries that assassin monster, like bloke with the blade hands.
The Ripper, yeah.
Buries him, mate. He's done. Clean chopped his head off, mate, and chopped it into loads of pieces as it was chopped off.
Mate,
that was sick. That was, to be fair.
I want to talk about some of the monsters in this show, right? Because there's three. You've probably got notes. There's three monsters here. Yeah? One looks like a shower head, like his head's a shower head. Just like bopping around talking. Then you got another guy who looks like a screw. Just a screw walking around, bopping around, chatting. And then you got another guy who's like a massive rat. Looks like Splinter went to the gym, mate, and buffed up.
He's a beast.
Where do they get these ideas for these people? That showerhead guy did beam me. I was like, just a guy walking around with a showerhead, like.
Yeah, but the problem is, if you put him in MHA, people will just think he's got a quirk. Because in MHA, you've got that guy who's just a squirt bottle for an head anti.
But yeah. So, what a character I'm not a fan of. You know, the little smart kid with the lollipop.
Oh, he's I hate that guy. Mean. But like,
so
as they go through, and it's like, oh no, you don't want this character, you don't want this guy, you don't want this guy, you don't want this guy. It's like, what do you mean, mate?
Yeah, because like this mission they're doing is vital because the Hero Association believe that the Monster Association is part of this like Earth Doom prophecy that will destroy humanity. So you want all your best fighters on the front lines, but this guy's like benching all the best fighters, like, oh, Genesis is maybe a traitor, get rid of him. Silverfang's like think his mentor, Gary's mentor, get rid of him. It's like, mate, that's two of your best fighters just put on the bench straight away. All the other guys got battered. That bat dude's in hospital. You got another guy's in hospital. That you got that dog guy.
I think there's more of a plan to what he's doing because he's smart, isn't he? That's his entire thing, and he knows by benching all these good ones. Because he says, "Oh, we'll only get B and C ranks." Saitama is in that group, I believe. I think he is a B or a C rank. So it'll be Saitama that goes and knocks him out. So like. He could even be working with the monsters, thinking he's sabotaging it, but in reality, he's sending the best person, which is One Punch Man.
But I love the bit where like Garrow just enters that monster association, mate. It just starts his like killing spree, and then the music when he bashes through that wall, just punch that guy's head off. The music, mate, that's some rock music, like
it's sick, isn't it?
It's gonna smash some guy's head in, mate. I was like, yeah. But yeah, I'm enjoying the show. I've noticed some of the episodes haven't really got the best animation and stuff, but it's
the comedy's hitting, mate. Like the animation's not that great. Don't get me wrong. Since the first 3 episodes, it's getting there. Like the Garrow part was animated enough for me to enjoy it, but again, it's the comedy. It is. Let's be honest. It's a comedy. Is a comedy relief character in Saitama is. That's his entire purpose. It's a meme. He's a meme character. Yeah. So it's like all of his scenes are hitting for me. Like I was pissing myself at the Napa cabbage being missing.
That was the best scene, mate.
It was so good. I thought it was so funny. But yeah, it's picking up. I'm enjoying it. It's making me laugh, and that's what matters for me for One Punch Man because that's what I watch it for. It's like a little bit of comedy in it. It's like a good up like boost into it to you. So
yeah. One thing I want to mention though is like
it's my cut.
Obviously, that's a sick cut, mate. but like the smart kids like getting rid of all these like top heroes. And it's like, yeah, but we've got King, so I want to see the situation where King gets put in front of loads of monsters
because King's a phony.
He can't fight, can he? He's just a fake, isn't he? But like him being exposed, like it'd be so funny.
It would be so funny, mate. I think we have literally got to take a moment here though. We're talking about hero stuff, mate. We've got to take a moment to appreciate Superman 2025 Odeon Cup, mate. It's even got a cape, mate. Look at that. It's an actual cape, bro. What do you mean, mate?
And if you love Superman, you haven't seen it, we've done a special video for you on our YouTube channel.
It's a long review of me just fucking glazing the shit out of it because it's sick, mate. But yeah. Shout out to Perry who doesn't watch the podcast because his head's too big to fit headphones on to watch it. Listen, mate. But
he wears two headphones at work, mate.
He can't even wear earbuds, mate, because his ears are that big. They just fall into his ear canals, mate. He can't hear anything. But he phoned me the other day. He was at the cinema and he went, "Oh, Ian, I'm sending you a picture now. They've got one of the Superman drink cups at the Odeon on sale for £5. Do you want it?" So I said, yes. Problem is, my daughter's claimed this. So Ava pretty much drinks out of this exclusively, but she's in bed right now, so I can claim it back for a bit.
You sneak in that, run off the cup.
It's a big boy, mate. I love it.
It is a good cup, mate. It is a worthy cup, mate.
The only thing it needs, I wish that they had a button on there where you press the button and it plays the Superman theme, the main theme from the movie. And it just starts. It's like this. All I need is to recreate the bit where there's loads of dust. It's like that. Save that woman from that car, mate.
Sick, oh, sick
scene.
Show the power of Superman, don't it?
But what we'll do, we'll get on to MHA. It's a week by week regular, and then we'll talk a little bit about free run, and then we'll get on to it. But MHA season 8 episode 5 again, stylistically and animation, mate. This episode again, easily over a 9.5 out of 10 episode, mate. Every single episode this season is just hitting, and we're nearly halfway through the season, mate. But Shigaraki, obviously now with the death of All for One, it's gone to Shigaraki. Shigaraki can sense that he's gone, but Shigaraki is a menace. He's actually stolen Danger Sense from Deku. Yeah. Big move by Shigaraki, by the way. But I just want to say the decay ability that he's got, which is just his ability, is insane. So when he starts talking about his decay, and he's like, oh, I could just sink Japan in a week. And then he starts trying to decay Mount Fuji, bro, to erupt it. What do you mean? Like, he's mad, mate. He's powerful. So powerful, he is.
Yeah, he just wants to destroy humanity, basically. That's what his plan is.
Yeah, he's nothing. You got
But
Deku
the fight
being boring, trying to save his little inner child. Bro, mate, just murk him off, bro.
But the fight they had between the fight they had between themselves over that, like over the ocean and stuff, and yet the violent like waves and stuff like that was such sick animation. They're flying through the waves,
So
fighting
damn
each
good.
other,
So
smashing
damn
each
good.
other. But now Shigaraki's got this danger sense. Obviously, the black whip of Deku's not getting anywhere near him, mate. He's literally just dodging everything, dodging and weaving. He gets a few good hits on, and that's when he sends him towards Mount Fuji because he's got a plan, hasn't he? He's got a plan to obviously erupt Mount Fuji. But the fighting though, the fighting is top notch.
So,
mate.
like I say, like the stylization and the animation of that fight itself,
and the music as well.
There was a part, wasn't in the
good.
fight. I don't know if you noticed it. There was a part in the fight where Deku hits him, and it literally says "smash" like in a comic book. And I was like, do you know what? That's so good. That is like really, really cool.
He does that. He does is it Delaware smash or whatever?
Yeah,
Just knocks him flying.
Smash. So smash. But like I remember when I first started watching this show. You're watching like season 1 and 2, and you think, yeah, this is like it is like a classic shonen anime, like just teenagers sort of like fighting, all that sort of stuff. But it's mad how dark and mature that this series has come over time. Because this is like it's a really, really dark, like last season was the same, and this season it's gotten like really mature, hasn't it, in terms of like the content and obviously the fighting and everything. Like it's so good. I'm absolutely loving this season, mate. So good.
But like when MHA first started, Shigaraki, I wasn't really bothered about him, mate. It was just like it's kind of boring. You know, with all the hands on his face.
Yeah, it's dumb.
It's like boring. But like this last couple of seasons, mate, he's like such a good villain. And so all the people in the One for All inside Deku are like, we need to stop his regeneration because he's got regeneration quirk, and like every hit he does, he just regenerates. So they've got to find a way to stop that. And they do, don't they? With Bumda. No, I think it's Bunto. I think his name is
Bumda, mate.
Which is the second.
Neil's dad from In Betweeners, mate.
So so he's the second in the One for All.
Bumda, isn't it? And his power is having a massive arse.
So he can like he like switches the trajectory of in fights, can't he? Like he can like change the speed and stuff like that. So he gets his plan where Deku is going to punch him. He's going to go inside Shigaraki and kind of take him out from the inside, So, because he's got like a crack or something, hasn't he, on his like.
Yeah, it's to do with Stars and Stripes, isn't it? When she went internally, because she did that thing where she's just got to attack other quirks, so she's raged, hasn't she? Like that quirks raged inside and attacked all the other quirks.
So she left like kind of like a scar on his like soul or whatever, and then obviously
it's not been healed.
Bumda's gonna fucking fly in and
spunk everywhere.
Destroy it, basically, yeah. Bum it. No, no, I think it's like Bunter or something. I think his name's Bunter, but
yeah,
it's not actual name in Bunda, so look on Google. But
yeah, don't Google that.
But the bit I like at the end of the episode is the villain-looking Deku. So sick, mate. He had claws.
Oh yeah,
he looked good, mate. He looked good.
But also, mate, what happens at the end here? All Might, mate. He's knocking about, isn't he? He's knocking about. He's back on his feet. Of course. Legend.
I did think he was going to die in this episode.
I thought he was going to get murked off fully, like proper done him.
I thought he was going to die in this episode because there's a part where they were like, Deku had to let go of All Might or something like that. I was like, All Might can't die, mate. He's a legend, mate. He's a legend. There was something, I can't remember what it was. I was thinking, I was like, yeah, he can't kill All Might off, mate.
Yeah, I think you'll know when he dies, because I'm sure if he dies, then he will appear inside of Deku. Because he's a user as his full self, if that makes sense. Not as that like figure, as that ghost almost.
They have this conversation where it's like kind of leading to like, oh, Deku needs to let go of All Might's like the love for All Might or something like that. I was like, you're not going to go away. I think you're going to go, but it never did in the end. But I was like, it's got scared, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Got nervous.
Bricking it.
I was like, oh, no, All Might.
All Might,
But
no, don't. I'm a virgin.
Let's go on to Freerin. Episode 16 to 20.
Banging.
5 episodes.
I'm gonna say this every single time we talk about this show. The music is banging. It's so good, mate. So good. It just takes you right into that world, doesn't it?
I told you I listened to it on Spotify, mate. It's there on my Spotify
So good.
list. Just when I'm chilling out, put that on, mate. Just like doing stuff around the house. Loving it, mate. But let's start off. Episode 16. Mate, we get introduced to a legend in this episode, mate. A true
legendary dwarf.
Old man Vol. Friend of Freyrin's. This guy's
400 years old. Legend.
This old dwarf's putting in the ultimate shift at work, mate. He's been guarding a village his whole life. And we find out, like, dwarfs live to about 300, 400 years old. So he's proper... I love the bit, though. He pretends to be senile. When they walk up, he's like making it senile. And then he quickly batters Stark, doesn't he? When he's like, whacks his leg out, and obviously Stark ends up on the floor. So this old guy's got tactics and strategy, mate, in a fight. Legend. But we'll learn more about this Vol guy. He's been guarding, protecting the village his wife loved so much. His wife was a human, so she died, but he honours her memory and keeps that promise he made to her by staying guard, mate, sitting on that little stool, mate, outside the village with his sword ready to take down monsters.
There's a few things I thought was funny here as well, because he's at the end of his life, so they want to go there so Freerin can speak to him one last time before he dies. And she's like, oh, we'll stay a decade or so. It's like, no, we're staying a week tops. Like, what are you on? Well, I'm not staying for 10 years. But also,
10 years of
it's when they're leaving, she calls him old man, but she's like 600 plus years older than him. But yeah, it's this episode, like, that entire thing, it's quite a sweet episode, isn't it? Because it's quite a sad episode as well, because he's like... talking to Freerin, like, oh, do you remember so-and-so's face? Like, talking about like Himmel and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And this dwarf is guarding this village for his wife. He can't even remember what she looks like. He can't remember her face properly or anything, can he? Because she's been gone. As well. Yeah, or her voice. So she's been gone for that long. But in talking to Freerin and interacting and obviously speaking up about all this stuff, he finally remembers her properly, doesn't he?
He has a dream, doesn't he?
Yeah, so you see a statue of craft in a small village here as well. But like I said, that unlocking a memory was another sort of like great tie-in to where he got his name as the goatee priest, for example, and his mate Gorilla Warrior.
Gorilla Warrior's sick name, man.
And they find out where he went next, and obviously it's in the opposite direction. So they sort of like split up, don't they, at that point? So goatee priest, he's gone, and then obviously he's gone to find Gorilla Warrior, and they've obviously gone elsewhere. But yeah, it was a really, really nice episode. Episode 16 was.
But like we mentioned as well a couple of weeks back, like it might be last week, like all the characters that come into it all have this really good backstory. You have this like beautiful music to go with like a montage of like what they're doing and stuff like that. Proper brings the characters to life. And literally, pretty much every character, like that, the Zane guy's gone now, like for a little bit. But obviously, he's gonna have to find that Gorilla Warrior. But just that little short period of time we had with him, like learning about him and stuff, was really good. Old Man Vol, legend, mate, and all the other characters surrounding Freyrin's journey, just top notch characters, mate.
He's tying stuff in as well, like him remembering that statue in that village, and the statue was craft. And like, fucking hell, that's craft, that is. We met him like a few episodes ago. Like, it just ties all these little bits, just all these things just come together, and everything just starts making sense. Because great episode.
Because you saw that other episode, you saw craft, didn't you? We talked about last week, where there's all around Stark and that. Like, you probably just thought, oh, that's the end of him now. But no, obviously he's been brought back into it.
And we see him again in a couple of episodes as well, don't we?
Yeah, and we're going to see. Yeah, we're going to keep going forward. We're going to continue to see more of him. So. Yeah, I'm loving this show so far, mate. I'm loving it. Absolutely.
Yeah, on episode 17. There's a couple of bits that made me laugh. So they go to this like cabin because it's like this blizzard. It's like this mad blizzard, and this guy's like let them use the cabin in the blizzard. What made me laugh is they've animated this guy's mustache blowing in the wind. His mustache is like this in the wind. I'm proper laughing at it. But also, what I thought as well, you start learning about freerunning now. She's like starts learning these like spells. So like she's got one that removes mold, and she's got one that removes like tough stains. And like, yeah, I can relate to that, mate. Because imagine you spill something down your favourite controllers and katanas merge, mate. You got to get your tough stains out. Your controllers and katanas betrayal team, mate, aren't you? Do you know what I mean?
There's no like Daz in Fantasy World, mate. You gotta have these spells, haven't you, to get rid of all the stains and stuff like that.
You got to be sorting yourself out.
No, Mr. Muscle.
Keep him
No,
fresh.
Mr. Muscle there, mate.
But I think the funniest thing actually this episode, because they don't, Zane hasn't left yet, has he? Because of the blizzard and stuff. No, they're all cooped up. Is when Stark and Fern have that falling out, and he has to like sort it out, and then he just starts getting smashed on. He's like, I wish those two would date already. Like, he's like pissed out his head into.
But yeah, I do love it, his character as well. Dead funny, mate. Meant to be a priest, but he's literally just knocking back the alcohol and stuff, and just smoking all the time and stuff like that.
I love it. It's like
mad, mate.
They talk when Freerun and stuff talking about priests. It's like, corrupt priest, obviously meaning Haito or whatever, who she used to know. And then this guy, we've only have two instances of priests, and they're both the same. They're both like alcoholics and stuff. So maybe that is just what priests are in this world.
Yeah. Probably on the opposite way kind of thing.
Yeah.
But episode 18, 19, 20 all tie into this age exam.
Big, cool,
really good 3 episodes.
And then we've got it obviously continues on to episodes that we haven't seen yet. So I don't know how far it goes, whether it goes all the way up to the end of the season. I don't know. There's like a very tropey, typical tournament arc, which you get a lot from a lot of anime. Yeah. But the way that this one's done, I thought was slightly different. But episode 18, we see Kraft again. We see him. He talks like that to what's it girl, that mage woman. She like meets him on the way, doesn't she? He saves her.
That's the same guys as well, doesn't
he? Yeah, he blitzes them because she's like, oh, well, I don't want him to die. Yeah, it turns out he's a monk and he's sick, mate. I want to see more of Kraft. He's cool, mate. He is.
He's got cool hairstyle as well, hasn't he?
Oh, he's a legend, mate. They make it to this magic city in this one, and so they take part take this magic exam.
Is it Allburst? Allburst, I think it's
Allburst.
It's called. Yeah.
And basically, they get put into these teams, and they're in teams of 3. So Freerun's with these 2 other girls that know each other, and all they do is fight all the time. Like they're proper just arguing and battering each other constantly. But they like know each other from like the past and stuff. Like they went to school and everything. Like they just know each other. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happens really. And it's a setup, isn't it? Number 18 is really to lead on to 19 and 20 and onwards. But
I do like I know skipping forward a bit, but in episode 20, the law drop the drop where you find out
about
that guy explains. Yeah, it kind of explains what the value of achieving the title of a first class mage is. Like he says, like this Ceridus and an elf who founded the Magic Association. She searches for the best mages, and granting the first class mage any spell they desire. She's like a living grimoire, knows literally every spell ever, pretty much.
And she's another elf, isn't she?
Yeah, she's another elf. So she's been around for donkeys, but yeah, she can give you like wealth, cure any disease, gain ultimate power. So obviously, all these mages, these are all striving for this goal. So this is why you have mage versus mage doing what they can to have their like wildest dreams granted. So that they're gonna do whatever they can to achieve the status of first class mage. And as we go through these next 2 or 3 episodes, we'll see. Yeah. Obviously, we'll see the battles between the mages.
So episode 19, episode 20 was really good, but episode 19 I think was one of my favourite ones from this 5 run. So you've got Fern in this one. She's sort of like out there showing that basic spells don't mean that you're weak, and her opponents are trying to like be a little bit flashy and show their like magic, but Fern just keeps it simple. She's doing loads of blocks, counters, and she wins. So like I thought that was quite a cool thing, a callback to Freeland's lessons about the fundamentals in like earlier episodes. So it shows
Yeah.
you that Fern obviously has been listening, training, and all that sort of stuff. But we meet a guy here called like Denken, I think his name is like
Uh,
the oldish guy.
oh yeah, that's that 20, isn't it? Is it 20
And
or
well,
19?
it's in 19 we meet him a little bit
Yeah.
here, but then obviously it leads on to 20. But mate, I like him. I think he's one of the best new characters I do because he's like, is it this older mage? He doesn't really care about the power for like the power's sake. He's all about wisdom, responsibility, and he tries to bring this whole sort of like different perspective to the exam, which is almost like what Freeren's doing. Because when he meets Freeren in episode 20, she's like, "Oh, I don't care. Like, I don't care about being this first grade mage. It literally won't matter to me in like
Yeah.
50 years because it won't be there anymore. Like, she doesn't care." And we meet as that other guy. He mentions that this exam or
The
this
law drop. Yeah.
organization has only been around for 50 years anyway. She's like, fucking hell, like, I mean, that's nothing for me. That's like, I was willing to stay for
Yesterday
10 years
news.
talking to this dwarf. Like, but yeah, I do start to see, like, obviously, how the mage world isn't just about who's the strongest. And it's like, there's a lot of people are trying to attain this first grade mage thing, which is sort of like trying to make it this like elitist sort of like group.
Yeah.
But it's about who understands what magic means the most, and that's why I think because he knows who Freeran is, doesn't he? He's heard of Freeran. Oh, he was one of the party's legendary like heroes who killed the fucking what was it called again? The
Demon
Demon
Lord.
King or whatever. Yeah, the Demon Lord. And because and I think he's like fangirling a little bit because he's like, oh, every worthy mage knows who you are, sort of thing. So, and it sort of shows you sort of like her status as well and how powerful she is because she's just a bit ditzy, isn't she? She's not bothered. Like she's got that emblem that's rusty from like 1,000 years ago. Like she doesn't care. Like she's just there because she needs to get to the next step of their adventure to get to heaven or whatever it's called. So yeah. But in episode 20, I do want to speak a little bit more about Fern as well there because we get to see more of Fern's power in this one. Like seeing her against that other mages as well. And just showing obviously, oh that's in 19 I think actually as well, isn't it? But just her fighting, mate, showing more of Fern. She's like level-headed, she's like quite mature. It just shows like Freeren's actually really is teaching her well and what she's teaching her is good on these like adventures. Because we forget that they've been together for like 4 or 5 years at this point, and we're only like 20 episodes in because obviously the way that her life is. But yeah, so she's learnt a load that we've not seen really. Training, mate, just chilling.
I just want to speak more about obviously. So Denkin, you mentioned earlier, like he's just like old. We find out he's an old like political like mage. So obviously he's worked in politics. He's obviously backstabbed people. He's done all sorts of stuff. Obviously, like a politician does. So we find out about him. So we're going to see more about him next episode. But I want to talk about this other guy called Werbel, which is the other mage. And when you go into his backstory as well, where you find out it's like it's part of like a northern magic corp, which is mercenaries specialised in hunting demons, but also hired to fight in wars between nations. And we find out he's got like a bit of a dark backstory. So when he was in these battles, some of the nations used kids and women to fight the battles for him. So obviously this word was literally murked off loads of kids, loads of women as part of this like battle. But you see like as the episode goes on, you see like inside he is still human, and he's like he showed his acts of kindness. So he obviously spares the girl he's fighting, literally murk her off because his spell is he can bind people so they can't use magic and then just execute them. But in this instance, he don't do that. He just lets her go. But then we find out later, obviously, his teammates have been murked off. Like one gets battered by Fern and the other one gets battered by someone else. But you see him carrying. I love the bit where he's like literally carrying that guy, and the guy's just floating.
he just knocks out behind him, just floating across.
But yeah, his character Werbo, we're going to see more of him as well, and I did love his character.
Yeah, he's
because it's kind of like a redemption thing for him because obviously he's done all this dark stuff in the past, and now obviously he wants to still attain this first class mage. But obviously, yeah, I can't wait to see more of him. Sick character, mate.
Yeah, he's cool, man. He's cool. Because then they get to the point where they find one of the, because the entire thing is they've got to catch these birds. That's the entire part of this test, and the birds can detect. They can detect mana and all this other stuff. But obviously, people like Fern and Freeran, they've learned how to suppress their mana really well. So like they're doing different things to try and overcome stuff. And visually, there's some really cool visual moments this episode or these episodes. Like two girls that Freeran's with, one's got water magic, one's got ice magic, and there's like a scene where one makes this like typhoon of water and the other one freezes it. It just looks really sick. And then there's that scene where one of them freezes the entire lake because there are these. I can't remember what the birds are called now.
Stillers.
So the birds, the stillers, they're attracted to water as well. So they've frozen this lake, so none of them go there to catch one. And yeah, it's just good, mate. Like it just really is. It's really good.
And this whole like mage test thing, it's all in like it's like a barrier kind of thing in a forest, and it's a bit like a battle royale basically.
Yeah.
If you're not good enough, mate, if you're not good enough to survive it, you literally know you're never going to be a first class mage.
What it is, isn't it?
But I love them mages who go up in the skies, like looking like, oh, where's the stillers, whatever. They get murked off by them gazelle, is it gazelle birds or whatever?
Yeah,
like massive
monster,
birds, murking them off, mate.
Griffins, mate, or whatever they are. They're beasts.
Yeah, so there's no time to mess around there, mate. You gotta keep your wits about you. But
in the barrier where they're in the barrier and they're like, "What's that noise?" And they like put their hand out. They can hear rain, can't they? But the barrier's like stopping the rain. But it's like little details like that really, really like set it up for me, and I really enjoy those little bits.
But at the end of episode 20, obviously we have these fights with Denken, Freyrin, and the other girls and the other dude. But we see more about the Magic Association, like top dogs kind of thing. Yeah. So we're going to see more, hopefully, in the next couple of episodes, more about the Magic Association, like top dogs, what's cracking off, and
hopefully what they can do and stuff like that. Yeah,
and what the next stage of this test is going to be. So, yeah, great show. If you haven't watched it,
we'll be talking about it next week. So just come back for more.
I love it, mate.
Come back for more for a rerun. It's so good, mate. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. It's giving me like it's not the same as Vinland Saga. Don't get me wrong. It is a slightly different to Vinland Saga, but it's giving me that sort of the way I felt when I was watching Vinland Saga season 1 and 2. It's giving me that sort of same feeling. Like this could easily be a top 5 anime of all time for me. Like in my top 5. Yeah, like so easy, so easy. But yeah, that's it for anime today. But one more thing to talk about, haven't we?
Yeah, but like we say every week, if you're watching it with us, let us know in the comments what you think. We really want to know what you think because we are absolutely loving.
There'll be a lot of people that's watched it as well because Freeman came out like a year ago or something. So yeah, just let us know some of your best bits that you're thinking about as well. No spoilers, because you'll get battered. But
battered and blocked.
But yeah, let us know what your thoughts are. Sorry, on the episodes as well. Who's your favourite character? What's your favourite scene in the first season? What are you enjoying about it? What don't you like about it? What do you wish was different? Just let us know. Let us know what you thought.
What's your favourite music tracks from the series as well?
What's your favourite superhero themed cup?
What's your favourite drink in a cup?
Oh yes, mate. Pepsi Max Cherry. I've not got that, but that's what I wish I had.
This is freaking old Ribena, mate.
Cherries and berries, mate.
Cherries
and berries are classic.
It is
Cherries and berries.
Right, let's get on to live action.
Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry, episode 2. Right, I just want to kick it off straight away. I don't know how I feel about the army scenes.
Right, so I'm going to stop. Wait, let me just stop you right there. My first note is I don't understand the military subplot. It genuinely is shit. Like I don't care about it at all, mate.
Yeah,
at all, mate.
But at the end of the episode, we find out why they've put it in. This is a dumb reason. This is so dumb. When we find this out, the army want to weaponize Pennywise to use him against enemies in the Cold War. What? Literally no point.
So fucking stupid, mate. Honestly, it pisses me off. It's
When I
like
found out, I was
it's
like,
worse
what?
than this. Some of the stuff that happened in here is worse than how I felt with Alien Earth. And people who have listened to us, mate, they know about my thoughts on Alien Earth, pal. And this is just beyond retarded, mate. Like, there's a couple of things off the bat. They have a major obsession with birthing in this. Like,
Oh
the
man,
first is that dodgy baby demon, and then Veronica's dead mum birthing her in this episode. Like, does the director have like a fetish or something? Like, are they trying to represent it as a way that it's being reborn? I don't think so. But like, it's just they're trying to make it, I think, overly gross for like the shock factor, and it's just mindless shit. Like, it doesn't need to be like that, in my opinion. Like, I don't know why they're doing it. Like, it's just Nat's watching it with me, and she's just like, I really like, what is this?
okay.
This is just weird. This is like overly weird. Like I said, that military subplot, mate. The entire military thing's dumb. Like the guys that beat him, for example. Like, oh yeah, actually it was just a test. I sent them on you to make sure that you had no fear. Not a fucking skateboard brand, mate.
It's
Like,
KKK, mate. That's what it is. KKK.
it's ridiculous, mate. Like,
He's an excuse for racism, isn't it?
there's only one thing in this, speaking of racism, right, that made me laugh. It's the principal of the school is just Hitler without a mustache, mate. You put a mustache on him and he looks like Hitler. Like, he's just Hitler, mate. Like, 100% Hitler. I was like, what the fuck is this bloke?
Yeah, there's a lot of scenes in the episode which I won't really bother about. Like, so Leroy's wife and son come into it, and like you got like his wife walking around like shopping and stuff like that. I'm not really bothered about it. But there's a bit where Lily has this episode in the supermarket. Pennywise like harasses her, makes her have these hallucinations about her dad, all chopped up in these like gherkin pickle jar things.
Mate, you know
And
when
then
he was chopped up in that pickle jar?
yeah,
How bad did he look like the penguin? It's Oz, mate. What are you doing in there, pal?
yeah, it did look like proper ugly, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, what? This is the penguin, mate. This is actually just the penguin.
But anyway, Lily has this episode in the supermarket. Obviously, people are like, "Oh, send her back to that fucking mental home, mate." So she goes back, opens the door, mate. It's a bunch of weirdos like looking at her, smiling at her. I was like, "What the heck?" And they actually work there. They're the staff there, and they're all like, they're grinning at her. Like, I was like, "What the?"
You know what, mate? There's parts of it. So the woman walking around, obviously, it's the 60s. She's black. It's very racist at that time,
Yeah.
especially in America, isn't it? So like, I feel like they're trying to show that a little bit, which is fine. I understand that, but I think it's also trying to show you that the people in that town, mate, are weird. They're not wide right at all. They're all freaks. When she's in that thingy, that the shop owner bloke, when Lily's in the shop and she has that episode or whatever, there's like one jar of pickles smashed on the floor. What are you doing? Like, the bloke shouting at her, like, mate, can you not? She's in hysterics on the floor, bro. Like, you're not gonna have to see if she's all right. One jar of pickles, mate. It'll be sound. Like, it's so over dramatic and like, it's annoying. Like,
You know, annoying
so
me as well.
annoying.
Like, trying to pin it on the black dude in it from the cinema.
Yeah,
Literally, no bodies because obviously Pennywise took all the bodies into his lair down below to eat him eventually. But like, there's no bodies, and then like they just blame it on the black dude because he works there. It's like, come on, man.
It's the
Annoyed
racist thing
me on
again,
it.
isn't it? Again, because
Yeah,
it's the
it's just-
60s, isn't it? It's just
Yeah,
stupid,
just like pinning
mate.
it on him,
And
know
they-
everything whatsoever.
And then they've got Lily in for questioning, and they've sort of like tried to reword the questions in a way to like trick her into saying it's him. Obviously, it's not him. Just because you got these like weirdos in this bar. Because the police guy, he actually seemed all right. Because he was like, no, we've not got enough evidence. And you got the mayor and this other guy who's like pressuring him basically into arresting the theatre owner. So, but I don't
basically
know,
like
mate.
arrest him or you get sacked. Basically, that's it, mate.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did some of the
It's
new
not doing it for
kids. Some of the new kids have come into it. Some of the kids that are already there, Marge, mate, massive eyes, like a fucking ape.
Bitch she is. Proper little bitch, isn't she? I'm
trying to get in
back
there.
Shut up.
But some of the new kids, that rich kid was so funny. Like straight away gives a review of a pencil, mate. It's like, yeah, quality pencil that is, mate.
Yeah,
And there's a bit where
sick.
it's awful. Them
Do you know what? He's actually sick. You know,
sick.
I'll say something
He's
positive
sick.
about it. I like, I do like the I don't like the army theme of it and all the army stuff, but his son, I like his son because he's like a bit of a geek and stuff. He'll get involved with more of a main character as well. And I think what's going to happen is he'll probably go missing. Something will happen to him, which will then make this army guy then get involved as well. But like you said, that entire subplot of the military part of it, mate, it's just not the one, is it? Like,
I think with his son, I think his dad will get involved with Pennywise, and then Pennywise will come after his son. That's what I think. But the fact that Will guy, his son, loves like stuff to do with like the space and stuff like that, makes me think like in the story of it, like Pennywise came down from like a meteorite, and hit. So I wonder if like that they bring that into it, or something like kind of him looking into like the meteorite stuff or something like that. But we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna say the show's average at the moment for me.
it's a bit below mid in my opinion. I was rating this to be like a 4 out of 10. It's fucking crap, mate, so far.
But apparently, like HBO got like the first episode got loads of like views and stuff, like proper like through the roof. I mean, maybe because it was like Halloween time, but
I mean, I've seen people raving about it online, and I don't know if they're paid or what. I just can't see it, mate. It's got good reviews. It's got like 7.8 on IMDb. It's got like 83 on Rotten Tomatoes, and I don't see it, mate. Like,
I do like some of the scenes where Pennywise is like obviously like because you see his eyes for the first time in this episode. But I do like the bit where he's like harassing these kids and stuff because that's what he does. And he like lives off their fear, doesn't he? And
mate,
with it.
A lot of the it scenes, like the supermarket scene, this episode, I actually really liked because you got all the people in the background like smiling around the corners and stuff. That was very exactly how you expect it. And like I said, the first episode, it started off really strong and then just a bit too much. I just think they're trying to do too much to make it, like I said, they're trying to make it too gross in some scenes for like the shock factor when it doesn't need it, I don't think. And the whole military side of it ruins it completely for me. And that was like 60% of this episode. Like, if they cut most of the military stuff out, I honestly think this could be, and they kept with the it themes, it could be really, really good. But I don't know if they're trying to make it a little bit Stranger Thingsy or something. I don't know if they're trying to relate to that. It would just never be as good as that. So
Yeah, because Pennywise obviously like works on the fear of the kids or whatever. Obviously, we find out that Ronnie, Veronica, he plays on her fear that she thinks she killed her mum in childbirth. That's why they have that whole flipping, the whole giving birth again scene. Ridiculous that was.
But they've written it into the show like it's they've done the script, haven't they? Like you change it, like everything doesn't have to be giving birth. Do you know what I mean?
But pulling her in, like get over here, and she's in a wedding dress still, which is weird as well. Give birth
yeah,
at a
what's
wedding,
that all about? Banter, mate. But like, yeah, I'm going to keep watching it because I don't know. I might get to episode 5 and the military tie-ins don't tie into something in episode like 5, 6, and then the rest of the season where you think, do you know what? Actually, it makes sense while we've had that. But right now, these first 2 episodes, I don't like it. I think it's dumb. Like you say, the premise of why they're doing it, to be fair, even if that's what they achieve, I don't like it, mate. I don't think it's very good at all. And I don't understand how people are rating it like nearly an 8 out of 10. It's just baffling to me, that is.
Yeah. But I would like to know more about Pennywise, because obviously he's woken now. He's obviously asleep, but he's woken up now, so he's going to continue his cycle of havoc and fear and stuff like that, and eating kids or whatever. But yeah, we'll see what episode 3 says. But
mate, something's happened here. I'm on IMDb right now looking at some of these reviews, right? 10 out of 10 reviews. If someone's going at a 10 out of 10, I'm surely not alone in thinking the new It Welcome to Derry series is deeply disappointing. You give it a 10 out of 10.
Maybe he thinks like if he gave it a 1 out of 10, that would be like top notch. But maybe he's probably got it mixed up and he's got it the wrong way around.
Sat upside down, isn't he? Also, he thinks he's giving it an 0-1 out of an 0-1, mate.
Yeah, he goes on like, right, I'm going to give this 10 out of 10. Turns out 10 out of 10 is the best. I don't know. It's weird. People on the internet though, like they rated that flipping Veil Guard,
Well,
Dragon
no,
Age game
what makes
9 out
me
of 10.
wonder if I bet it's just paid in it, like, or they've just fucking got bots to upvote it or whatever. But
Yeah, some reviews online annoy me, but it's people's
it's
opinion,
got
which is
it's got 11,000 ratings in total, and it's got more 10 out of 10 than any other rating. Mate, they've paid for that, surely. They've used boxed up that.
well, if you look at HBO's spending, you see like half it's been put on pay
Rating budget. And don't get me wrong, I don't really care about ratings, but I do sometimes. I do have to see. I like to know what other people are thinking, and if there's people that think like me, or am I being like completely unfair or whatever. Like, because sometimes someone might have an opinion, or they might have like a thought or an idea of where it's going to lead, and you could read it and think, oh, actually, yeah, that does actually make some sense now. Actually, that this scene that I didn't like actually makes more sense from that perspective. So sometimes it can give you a little bit more insight into it. But
with this
I
show,
don't give a
like
shit.
with this show though, because I love the Pennywise character, it makes
That's
me want
it.
to watch it more.
You want it to be good though. And I think that
Yeah.
sometimes I think that's why I'm so critical on certain things. I think that's why I was so critical on Alien series, for example, because I wanted that to be so good, and especially when we got like, the master episode. It was like episode 5 or whatever it was. It was like this really like classic standalone, like very cinematography, like heavy horror type episode, and then the rest of it just weren't good. Like it's just annoying.
Yeah, I think what's disappointing about that is obviously because like the xenomorph is like the main character, like that's the main, and then suddenly it's like being controlled by the woman. It's like what?
And some
Like,
random little kid could talk about it.
Just
Or talk
like
to it, sorry.
its powers get quelled by some woman just like deciding what it does next. Like what? No, but like I say, the best episode is episode 5, like the old Alien film. But yeah, unfortunately, it disappointed us.
I'm going to read this one because I like this one. How long is it? So let's read this short one. Terrible. Story is cringe. Now they want to use Pennywise as a weapon against Russia. Disaster. I respect it, to be fair.
Like, what I don't understand is how they're going to capture Pennywise.
It's like an entity, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's like a flipping just from space anyway. But it's like, how are you going to catch him? What are you going to do to catch him? And how are you going to weaponize him? How are you going to?
I don't know. Sadly, this is one of the worst screenplays I've ever seen. They've completely abandoned Stephen King's style and tried to explain everything but it. Killing the cohesion and continuity of the script, the scenes always follow the same formula, and every time a good horror story begins and builds, we see a ridiculous external character reaction that ends with a bad taste in the mouth. The most frustrating and upsetting aspect of this bad screenwriting and inconsistency, which constantly revolves around misfortune, is the consistency of the it scenes with the life of the person affected by the horror and the effective use of makeup and CGI. I don't think that part makes sense, mate. Someone just put pure, unadulterated garbage.
Yeah, I was reading up about this Welcome to Derry. Apparently,
CGI
obviously, most of it's as what Stephen King did, but obviously all this army stuff is like new stuff they've just thrown into it.
Yeah,
which obviously, why would I mean?
Which you can tell.
They make that like
it's
the
funny,
main
innit?
story.
The part that I don't like is the made up part that Stephen King didn't write. Like, what's that all about? Like, it obviously doesn't need to be there, then, does it?
Well, the thing is, in that alien thing, Alien Earth, they've thrown into that the woman can control aliens. Like, no, mate, that's not how aliens work, mate. They murk people off, mate. The hunters. But
Dodge, mate.
It annoys me thinking about it. I would like to see a Predator show, though, if they did it good.
Oh, yeah. That Predator Badlands meant to be pretty good, you know. Even it's got, like, KSI in it. But...
It's what?
KSI in it.
For a minute, I was like, what? And I was like, oh,
It's always the Predator.
yeah.
But yeah, I watched that. I quite like the Predator movies. I still haven't watched the other one. Is it called Prey or something?
Oh, that's really good, that is.
Yeah, that's meant to be mint, isn't it? So I will watch
just
it.
Like, they haven't got guns, right? It's just like axes and bow and arrows and stuff, which is like proper
like native sort of thing, isn't it?
Old school,
like Native American or something.
Yeah. That was really good, to be fair. Really good.
Yeah.
So
I'll watch it. Yeah, I've seen good things about it. So
next week, what we got? We got more Freyrin. So come back to listen to us talk about that.
The remainder of the season of Freyrin. I think there's only 28.
There's 28 in the altogether.
Is there 28 episodes? Shit. Yeah, we could do that next week. We might only be doing 5 episodes next week, but we might be doing 8. We don't know. We'll see.
See how it goes, isn't it?
Well,
MHA. Welcome to Derry.
Essex,
episode 3.
Or welcome to Wrexham.
Gachakuta, episode 18. Welcome to Wrexham. Episode 18 of Gachakuta. One Punch Man, episode 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
And then MHA will be episode 6.
But what we got coming up soon, we've got Stranger Things. We've got a lot of anime coming out in January as well, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the list up right now, mate.
Yeah, get the list. Let the people know, because they need to know.
I'm gonna let the squad know, mate. Do you know what I'm saying?
Seen his t-shirt as well.
Katsuki Bakugo. Oh, do you know one of the thoughts I forgot to mention? It was on the last episode where he's like tells him his name. He says his name's Kashan, doesn't he? Like, it's Kashan Bakugo. Uses Deku's name for him, doesn't he, mate? Legend. Soft, mate. Softy, isn't he? So 26th of November, Stranger Things season 5 begins. I don't know how many we're getting. We're going to get a chunk of episodes, maybe like 2 or 3 or 4. I don't fucking know. But we're going to get a load of episodes on 26th of November. And then that'll not boot up again until 25th, so Christmas Day, and then New Year's. So we'll have a bit of stuff to talk about, sort of, probably, when does 26th land? Oh, shit, that's a Wednesday. To be fair, we're probably not going to be able to watch all of the Stranger Things episodes that land. It's probably going to be the week after we talk about that. So it'll probably be around the 5th of November that you guys will be listening to that. But we've got Fallout Season 2. That starts 18th of December. And then we've got A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That starts on the 18th. That's a Game of Thrones one. Potential one is Marvel, The Wonder Man, which is a Marvel show.
Is that December?
27th. Jan, that is.
Oh, Jan, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they're all the shows. And anime, we've got Elle's Paradise, JJK Season 3, Fire Force Season 3 Part 2, Freerun Season 2. So January's going to be solid. The winter season is going to be peak. Really is going to be so good. So good.
All them great shows you just mentioned as well.
It's going to be one of the best. It's going to be one of the best seasons of anime and shows for a while. We're going to have Stranger Things, Fallout, a Game of Thrones spin-offs coming out. There's a Marvel show coming out called Wonder Man. I don't really know much about it. We might pick it up. We might not. I don't know. I don't really have faith in Marvel at the moment. Yeah. The movies have been great though. So, and Daredevil was okay. Not as good as the Netflix series, but it was still good enough.
That's coming out next year, isn't it?
But Daredevil comes out next year. Then we've got fucking Punisher special comes out. And then we've got Lanterns, which is a DC series coming out. There's loads of stuff coming up, and we're going to be discussing it. We're going to be giving our thoughts on it, reviewing it. We're going to be just fucking chilling.
I'm looking forward to what's coming out there. Hell's Paradise.
Mate, I'm
Fire Force.
JJK.
I know, mate. We're going to be living like kings, mate, come January. But I'm looking forward to seeing Freyrin as well, season 2.
It's mad to think that Fire Force might be the worst thing that we're watching in January.
And that's really good as well.
Yeah, that might genuinely be the worst thing that we're watching in January. Because the first part of that started off a bit rocky, didn't it? Then it got quite good. So yeah. I know for a fact this part 2 is going to be really good. But JJK, mate, if it's anything like season 2, it's going to be banging. Hell's Paradise, season 1 was amazing. Like I love the art style, the animation, everything about it. If they've got that same sort of style, it's going to be amazing. Obviously, Freeman watching it now, mate. If it's anything like for season 1 so far, it's going to be amazing. Like,
It's going to kill me off that watching one episode a week now of Freyrin.
oh yeah, yeah. These are
I
all
love watching
anime
them
where
all.
it's like, people can argue that these are their best anime of all time. Like, that's the
Yeah.
sort of level of anime we're going to be watching. It's not like, oh yeah, I quite like that. It's probably in my like top 15, top 10, whatever. There's a lot of people that will be out there saying, no, this is my favorite piece of media, like, ever. So, like,
Yeah.
this is powerful names landing. Powerful names landing. We've got a Japanese show as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
The samurai one. I can't remember what it's bloody called now.
Last Samurai Standing.
Last Samurai Standing.
Is it's
That's it.
cool. Yeah. I've got it on my list, ready to hit it on. I think it's like 6 episodes, mate, to be honest.
Last Samurai Standing. Man, it starts next week.
But I think is it 6 episodes? Yeah, 6 episodes. All starts on November the 13th. Sheesh. It looks really good though. Like a battle royale set in feudal
Just a
Japan.
battle royale. Just gonna be a load of fighting, isn't there?
If you watch the trailer, I think there's a person with like a bow and arrow, mate, just murking people off. I mean, I love a good bow and arrow. I do love katanas, but bow and arrow as well. Sick.
I'm gonna read the synopsis for the peoples, mate. In 1878, 292 samurais gather for a battle royale lured by a 100 billion yen prize. Wooden tags are given. Last survivor reaching Tokyo wins. Shujiro Saga participates to save his sick family. A dangerous game of survival unfolds on journey. It's not even just a battle royale. They're on a journey as well to get somewhere. Woohoo! Hopefully it'll be good.
It's not like PUBG, mate, where you just get a winner
It's
with a
on
chicken
an
dinner,
island.
mate. You got
Not like the
it's
classical
actually a
battle
mission,
royale.
mate. It's actually a mission. They're actually going somewhere. But yeah, that sounds really good. Sounds right on my alley, so I'll be watching that. Maybe we'll probably watch it all and just discuss it as a whole. But
Yeah, and just blitz it as a whole. I think that probably will be
yeah.
the best thing to do.
I mean, 6 episodes, nothing, is it? Unless the episodes are like 3 hours each, then it's like bloody hell.
6 movies, yeah.
18 hours of it.
The first episode is 50 minutes long, apparently.
That's not too bad, is it?
Um,
I do want to watch Alice in Borderland as well. I want to catch up with that because obviously that's another Japanese show.
that's something we can discuss because that's based off of a manga, I think, and an anime. I think there's an anime out for it as well. So,
have you watched first season? That
only
watched
the first season.
Yeah, same here. I've watched only the first season. I got fear like when I got to season 2, like I'll be like, what's happening?
Man, if I start watching it, I'm just going to rewatch it. I'm going to rewatch the entire season because it's been yonks, mate. Yonks. I can barely remember anything.
I thought it was really good though. It's like similar to Squid Games, wasn't it? But obviously different end goals and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty good.
But yes, if you're here, thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. And give us a like, hit the bell, follow us on whatever you're on, Amazon Music, Spotify, subscribe on YouTube. Get over to the link tree. Hit our other socials are all on there. Martin's going to start streaming again soon, I believe. Our YouTubes are on there. And get us on TikTok, Insta, all that sort of stuff. And we've got a few things left to say, haven't we, Mark?
So as always, Godspeed.
Peace and prosperity.
Have a great weekend. Drop us a like on this video and a comment. And just enjoy your weekend. Have a great time.
Catch you in the next one.
On the next one.
Love you, bye.